Hi Aquarius! Welcome back sa ating Tagalog Reading Channel. Ako ay si Abby at isa akong intuitive reader, guys. And as you know, nagkasakit kasi ako last week. So it was supposed to be done yung reading ninyo last week pero na-delay dahil nga I'm not feeling well, okay? So excuse niyo lang yung pag-ubo ko habang ginagawa yung reading nito. And ginawa natin itong reading na to sa ganap na 2:53 p.m. today at June 29, 2024. Ito ay ang inyong monthly Tagalog reading for the month of June and maaaring mag-resonate to onto the next 3 to 6 months. So current energy check-in to from today, buwan na to, June, all the way to the next 3 to 6 months. Okay? Sa mga new viewers natin, welcome po sa ating Tagalog Reading channel. Sa mga current subscribers, maraming salamat sa pagsuporta ng inyong Tagalog Reading. At you know, ito ay isang collective reading, so maaaring mag-resonate sa certain collective at hindi mag-resonate sa inyo. So if it doesn't resonate, I will tap into your energy next month. Okay? And so isa-shuffle ko lang ulit yung mga cards in front of the camera, Aquarius, and I'll see you guys in a few seconds. So, again, Aquarius, so simulan na natin na yung monthly Tagalog reading. Current energy check-in to. So, ang timestamp is 2:56 p.m. at June 29, 2024. Are you ready, Aquarius? Ikakat lang natin ng tatlo. Okay, kukuha tayo ng 7 cards. At ang deck na ito ay ang The Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Okay? Now, let's start. Okay. First card, Alone Time. Connect with the earth. First time lumabas to. Sa reading nyo lang. Read. Connect with your womb. Wow. Medyo bago to yung dalawang connect na to. And then, meron kang beauty ritual. Tapos, movement. No? Yoga. And then, sync with the moon. Okay, simulan na natin sa Aquarius. Alam niyo, interesting, no? Kasi yung first reading mo is alone time, no? When was the last time, no? Nasa release position to. When was the last time na na-appreciate nyo yung silence or being alone? Remember, guys, no? Being alone is not the same as being lonely. Pwedeng alone ka pero happy ka. 'Di ba? Kasi merong iba kahit may kasama lonely, 'di ba? So magkaiba 'yun, guys. Two different things. So ang sinasabi lang dito sa release position, baka lately masyado ka naging sociable, no? Na kasi pag once we socialize ourselves, 'di ba? Ang daming influences, ang daming opinions, no, na nakukuha, napipick up tayo sa surroundings, sa ating mga connections, sa environment, 'di ba? Sa mga situations. But the thing is, ang sinasabi dito, baka it's been a while since nag-me time tayo, nag-reflect, nag-meditate, nag-solitude, or nag-pray, no, or naging mas spiritual tayo, or nag-focus tayo sa ating self-help, self-care, or journey alone. No, kasi yung sinasabi ko, kasi kung may mga influence ka, or dictates, or kinoconsider other opinion ng iba, no, it makes up your yung mga belief mo, thoughts and feelings, 'di ba? May mga influence 'yan eh. Pero sino ka sa core being mo? Kaya ano yung mga pinapaniwalaan mo, ano yung mga iniisip mo? Excuse me, okay? So, yun yung sinasabi dito. It's about time for you to appreciate muna yung time alone. So, kung single ka for now, you're coming out of a relationship, no? Or a commitment, or you're just enjoying being single, i-enjoy mo yon kasi I think na nasa release to kasi parang the situation, no, or ikaw mismo ina-ask ka to spend some time alone muna for a while. Okay? Yun yung kailangan mong gawin, no? Baka kasi hindi tayo nababakante, marami tayo like marami tayong friends, lagi tayong lumalabas, then marami tayong mga connections na nakakausap, no? Parang, ang tagal na, when was the last time you shut down from the noise, the external noise, at i-appreciate mo muna yung me time mo, travel, eat, live alone, you know, these things, no? na talk to yourself, no? Heal yourself. When was the last time ba na ang kasama mo is yung sarili mo, na nagagawa mo yung mga gusto mong gawin, na yung sa kaibuturan ng puso mo, ng being mo, no, yung mga hobbies and interest mo talaga, na let's say, you like something na hindi gusto ng iba, na when was the last time na appreciate mo yung mga bagay na gusto mo, diba? So yun sinasabi doon. Alright? Huwag mong kakalimutan na alagaan yung mga sarili mong dapat gawin sa buhay, di ba? Sometimes, hindi rin maganda na lagi tayong nagiging pleaser, lagi tayong sociable, tapos nane-neglect natin yung mga personal interest natin, okay? So, balance lang dapat, okay? Na sa second position, yung kailangan mo ipagpatuloy, connect with the earth. So, earth is about material things, possessions, success, money, stability, and security. Ito yung kailangan mo ipagpatuloy. Be more grounding, okay? I would say na maybe this time, ang ginagawa mo is mas connected ka, mas realistic, mas practical. Yan ang sinasabi. Ipagpatuloy mo daw yan. Okay? Kasi there are people na parang masyadong idealistic na hindi na nila ina-acknowledge yung nasa 3D, no? Yung nakikita, yung nasa paligid nila. No, na parang it's masyado ng superficial or yung paniniwala or we're too much daydreaming. So, hindi ka ganon. Sometimes you have to keep our feet, no, on the ground, no, and see things, no, sa nangyayari. Okay, connect with earth, meaning it could also be parang sinasabi go on a nature kasi may alone time, no, so pwede rin na go on a nature trip, walk, rejuvenate and inspire yourself. When was the last time na nakaamoy ka ng napakabangong morning dew sa umaga, di ba? Yung hamog sa umaga. When was the last time nag-climb ka sa mountain or nag-go ka sa isang adventure? Okay, sinasabi dito, kailangan mo ipagpatuloy yung mga things na yan. If it was just recently, no, so sabi ko, continue lang, no, na if you do planting, no, these are mga things na therapeutic. And it could also mean na maging practical tayo sa ating mga approach sa buhay, no, naghahanap tayo ng tangible or solid, no, lahat ng mga gusto nating gawin, alam mo yung para may pinangahawakan tayo, okay, meron tayong ang basehan sa mga bagay sa buhay natin na merong commitment, merong stability and security. Yun yung ina-appreciate mo as of this time. Mas stable, mas secure na buhay, long term or commitment, something, yung mga goals mo sana, alam mo yun, yung nangyayari na on work in progress, no? Nakikita mo na eventually nag-aantay ka na lang na mag-grow to eventually into something more, ganun. Okay? Parang nurture it. No? Whatever it is na ginagawa mo, no, you're working hard for this time. Connection man yan, or sa career, or money. Okay? Now, sa manifestation, nasa read. So, may mga manifestations ka na nangangailangan ng konting, research or knowledge. Okay? So, maybe inisip mo, how do I manifest more money sa buhay ko, more stability, more love? So, these are the things na parang gusto mong makuha pero wala kang idea, wala tayong clue. So, sinasabi dito, study, read about it. Kasi guys, sabihin ko sa inyo, open up ko to, yung law of assumption is real, okay? What you think and feel will actualize. Yun yung magpo-push out. Everything is push out, okay? So, learn more about how to manifest the things that you want in life. Okay? Read, meaning study to. Far more knowledge about how to manifest a great life. Okay? It's more like an advice para sa'yo, Aquarius. And magbe-benefit ka dyan. It's an inner work na kailangan mong gawin. Okay? Now, meron kang connect with Earth, no? Sa fourth position mo, nandyan ang feminine organ, sacred, no? It's fertility. Connect with your womb. external energies to, guys. So, I kind of feel like, so may flower dyan, which is the feminine, di ba? And then, may rainbow, then may crown chakra. So, connect with your, femininity. Kasi I'm sensing it's catered towards ngayon, maraming mas babaeng nanonood. So, as strong as yun. Babae talaga ang channel natin dito. Kasi meron din sa susunod, may beauty ritual. But anyway, balik tayo sa fifth position. Ito yung external energy. Connect with your womb. So, it's a perfect time to conceive. No? External energy, maaari din na may makaka-influence sa'yo to maybe mag-conceive ng ideas, no? Ng inspiration, ng bagong situations or things na gusto mong in-nurture. Pwede rin literal na maaaring mabuntis tayo finally. Kung matagal na natin inaasam na tayo ay manganak, and then, maaaring makuha natin yon, magkaroon tayo ng blessing. Connect with your fertility. It's about time na maaari kayong mag-conceive kung matagal nyo nang dinadalangin yan. Yan yung external energy. And maaari din na may bagay na makaka-influence sa inyo para makapag-conceive physically ng buhay. Pwede rin na makapag-conceive kayo ng idea na it could give birth to something. Yun, so be ready. And then sa panglima, nandiyan ang beauty ritual. Okay, so, ito yung kailangan may bigay sa sarili mo. Kailan ka last time nagpunta ng spa? Kailan ka last time nagkaroon ng beauty ritual? Manicure, pedicure, nagpa-salon, nagpa-haircut, nagpa-ribbon, nagpa-massage, nagpa-physical aesthetics to, guys. Ang sinasabi dito, ito kailangan may bigay sa sarili mo. It's about time na maging to look good and feel good, okay? Yung sinasabing advice sa inyo, baka napapabayaan ng aesthetics, but it's not really the most important thing, but still, it's still important kasi it's a feeling, it's a sensation. Hindi ito para ginagawa natin para sa ibang tao. It's that parang to make us feel and look good para sa sarili natin. We have to feel good, we have to look good. And it's a good way, no? Pag inalaga mo yung physical body mo, sometimes may effect yan in a good way sa yung the way you think about yourself, sa self-concept mo. Okay? So, empower yourself physically as well. Nice? So, sa pang-anim naman, ito ay movement. Sa new beginnings mo, may movement. Definitely yoga. Flexibility. May harmony and balance. Nakita mo siya dito. Nag-yoga kasi ko in the past. So, napaka-balance nyo. Standing on one feet, tapos ibabalance mo yung sarili mo in perfect posture. So, finally, you will make things look easy sa mga new beginnings mo. Okay, Aquarius? And mas flexible ka and magkakaroon ka ng adjustment. So that's movement for you sa mga new beginnings mo. So it will make it look easy, okay, para sa'yo. Paano may mga bagay na sisimulan mo, I think kayang-kaya mo yon and look easy and you will feel at ease with it. Kasi tingnan mo siya, ang ganda-ganda niya tingnan dito. Hindi siya nahihirapan sa balancing niya. So ganon ang energy na papasok sa mga new beginnings mo. Sa love life, sa career man niya, business, within the family or other relationship. Okay? Ngayon kailangan mo matutunan or you have yet to learn or baka natutunan mo this sync with the moon. So yung buwan has different phases here. So siya, pinipil lang niya yung sarili niya dito sa different cycles ng moon. Kasi ang phases ng moon, hindi ako aware sa calendar right now kailan ang next new moons, kailan ang next full moon. That you might want to check, no? Kung you're into it. Kasi ang different phases ng moon, they mark cycles ending and beginning. So, you have to think, no? Yung mga endings and new beginning mo, parang ang sinasabi dito, mangyayari doon sa period na magkakaroon ng mga iba't ibang phases ng moon this year. Okay? Or in the next 3 to 6 months. You have to be aware about that. Okay? You have to be in sync dun sa mga what yung mga events, what are we expecting ba pag full moon? What are we expecting ba pag new moon? Ano ang kine-cleanse? Ano yung dapat nating iwanan? Ano yung dapat nating ipagpatuloy at ano yung dapat nating simulan? Okay? So, be in tune lang sa ganung mga klase ng energy. Okay? Kung kailangan ng ritual sa mga new moon and full moon, you can do it. Marami naman din sa YouTube, no? Whatever it is. Kasi ako, every first of the month, nagki-cleanse talaga ako ng kamay. No? For example, 1st of June, for money yun, nag-cleanse ako ng sea salt sa kamay ko, no? Nag-a-affirm na mawala lahat ng mga malas. And then, nagbo-burn ako ng cinnamon. Kaya kung may cinnamon powder ka, after ng sea salt, tuwing 1st of the month, no? Part yun ng ritual ko, inaano ko naman, channel ko naman, nag-a-affirm ako ng abundance. Ganon. Okay, so, I hope it makes sense. So, sana nag-resonate kayo dito, Aquarius. And if it doesn't resonate, I will tap into your energy next month. See you guys on your next month reading. Take care. God bless. Mahal ko kayo, Aquarius. Bye!